posluši.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Just cooling, man, cooling.
Is this your first time in Slovenia?
First time in Slovenia, man.
What about this part of Europe?
I've been in Europe before, man, but never here, man. It's a beautiful city, man. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, good food. We had some Bosnia food, and we ate real heavy, drank some good beer, and went to sleep, man. Woo! I was full, man. I was like, well, yeah, but it's cool. I got a chance to get a little, footage and see some sights here. Yeah. Take pictures and stuff. It's cool.
You like the beer? You like the weed?
Yep. like the beer, like the weed. And that's, you know what I'm saying? Those are the two good things, important things, to start off with. So that's cool. Give it a 10 on both.
Okay. Oh, thanks. We like that. Let's start at the beginning. If you can tell us how it all started for you, about your inspiration. What inspired you to start making music at the beginning? When was that, and what was it?
We always had a love for music. I used to live in front of a radio station in Florida when I was growing up, and that was a big influence. Just knowing that the radio station was right behind our house, and they used to throw a lot of vinyl away, and I used to go in the trash can and get it out, and I used to save a lot of vinyl. From there,
What kind?
It was like anything from back then, like OJ's, Boots, anything with a little scratch on the record. They would throw it away because they couldn't afford to play it live on the air. So they had a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff, a lot of stuff that they didn't want, promotional stuff too, and a lot of stuff that people was just trying to get them to play that they didn't want to play, so they'd throw it away too. So it was a lot of obscure things and music that I got from there. But when I started making music, I started actually hip hop was a big thing, Breakdancing was a huge thing for me as I got older. I was breakdance, and from breakdancing, that's when I started rapping after breakdancing. After breakdancing started kind of withering away and getting commercialized, I started doing what we was rapping to. I mean, breakdancing to, which was rapping, and it kind of started just with the love of hip hop, I guess. Started rapping. That's what my influences were like MC Shan, Tila Rock, Slick Rick, Run DMC, but most my this music influence from the beginning was like Bootsy, Ohio Players, Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5, the group, and it's kind of started from there. Then I moved with my grandmother, and she had me in church all the time. She put me in a choir, in the adult choir. I was the only kid in the choir.
Yeah.
Because I kept going to sleep in church, so she was like, "Yo, get up," and I end up being in the choir. Yeah, singing. So that was the kind of influence. I kind of learned harmonies there, and then from there, I guess that's why I do a lot of singing and the rap, I guess.
You worked with legends, we all know for Dr. Dre, Snoop, Andre 3000. Can you tell us a story working with them?
Oh man, there were just so many stories, but I don't know. I guess I remember Up in Smoke, working with Dre and Snoop. I remember going to the studio session, and Dre gave me, he's like, "Man, I love your work. Me and Snoop used to listen to you when we was listen to you and your group, the Odd Squad, when we were on the Up in Smoke tour. The first Chronic tour. Chronic. Yeah. Yeah. So I was like, whoa. Yeah. He's like, yeah. So he said, man, you know what I'm saying? I just, he gave me like a big ounce of weed. And he's like, man, we're gonna go in here and vibe and just listen to some tracks. If you find any track you like, just let me know. I said, okay. So he gave me a sheet of paper, like 107 numbers or something, with little names by it. Yeah. And they started playing a DAT tape, a little DAT tape. Yeah. And it was just like a minute or two of all these songs. I was like, oh, I gotta listen to all this. Man, I gotta listen to all the Dre shit. Woo, what the? I was excited.
Of course.
But then I got to like number 12, and then I was like 12, and then they kept going 13, 14, 15, 16. And then I think it was that mailman was like, yo, go back to number 12. I think he liked number 12. He was feeling it because we was like grooving every time a song come on.
Watching you.
Yeah, he's watching. Like, yeah, go back to number 12. So he went back to number 12, and it was dun, 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 dun. I like, yeah. Dre said, yo, you like that? I like, oh, hell yeah. He like, well, shit, let's roll with that. He told everybody, yo, let's break it down, go to number 45. I mean, whatever. He just told them the name of the song, and they start breaking it down and going to that song. He's like, oh, yeah, man. He came to me. Snoop wasn't there at the time. He's like, oh, cool, man. That'll work, man. We'll start on this. If you feel something, let me know, man. And Snoop will be here in a minute, and we'll knock it out. I'm like, cool. So I didn't have nothing to it. I had nothing planned. Snoop will be there in a little bit, and it'll be time to roll. So I was like, oh shit, what should I do? And I kept thinking. It took like 30 minutes. I'm trying to write, trying to do something, and then it popped in my mind. I had this old song, and it was a slow song. It was like a slow heartbreak song to a girl that I was on. You know what I'm saying? But it was just called I Just Wanna Fuck You. No touching and rubbing, girl. You got a husband who loves you. You know, it was like that tempo.
Yeah.
And I was singing it to myself, and so I just started to write it down so I can feel it. And when I was writing it, Dre said, "Oh, you got something?" I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. He's like, "Okay, cool. Well, when you finish, go ahead, do it, and we'll be ready." I'm like, "Oh shit, I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know." Yeah. So I just, I was nervous, man. I said it in my mind a couple of times. I sound like Alvin and the Chipmunk. I just wanna fuck you. Because it was a slow song. I'm like, oh shit, this is not. He's like, you ready? I'm like, yes. And I just went to the booth, vocal booth, and I was just so nervous. I just remember it was a long, slow walk to the booth. I was like, oh shit, bye bye. Oh, and I walk in. Yeah, this is it. And so the first time, I just want to, and then it didn't come out right the first take. I'm like, oh, let's try it again, and I started getting more comfortable. So like the third time, it was it. So I was able to stack. Okay, do another track on top of that. Boom, another track. I got more comfortable. And I was just, at the end, I was about to leave, and like, one more track. And I just put, I just want to fuck you. Just to be, I was just tripping, and we were just having fun, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's in the track. You can hear it a little bit. I just want to fuck you.
Oh, now we know. We're going to check it out.
And he was finished. We finished the hook, and he said, oh, man, that's it. That's it, man. Snoop coming, man. We finna knock it out. Because when Snoop gets here, he knocks his shit out just like that, man. So this is going to be rap. This is going to be a fucking badass song. I'm like, oh, man.
He knew, huh?
Yeah, so. And I was supposed to be on the hook, and that was it. So I sit back, and they would start writing for Dre, and they Dre and Hitman would start going, collaborating, writing, getting this stuff together. And while they were still in there, I'll write too, I guess. I just take a pen, I just started just writing a verse, just to be writing, and then he saw me writing over there. He's like, yo, you got a verse? I like, I can if you want me to. I was just writing. Like, you got a verse, man. Let's hear it. Go ahead and just do it. I'm like, well, shit, let's do it. I went in there. I just did the verse. He was like, man, that's it. He got real excited too. He was like, man, this is gonna be it, man. Watch when Snoop get here. It's gonna be crazy. So he kept saying, watch when Snoop get there. I was like, okay, well, cool. So when Snoop finally came, he was like, oh man, he was like, cool. What's up, there, man? We were just long lost brothers, man, and I tried to give him some of the weed that Dre gave me. I was like, man, I got some weed Dre gave me, man. Here, just help yourself. He's like, oh man, I'm cool. I'm cool right now, man. I got some new shit coming, man. Some purple shit. Nobody knew nothing about purple then. Nobody. It wasn't no such thing as purple weed then. And they were like, everybody was like, purple shit. What are you talking about? I'm like, well, cool. I was in my mind to say, you don't want to hit this right here? This is some good shit. He's like, no, I'll wait, man. And about 30 minutes later, he got somebody to come through, and he had a big purple bag full of shit. And I was like, in my mind, I would say, that looked like the stuff we get in Houston, the brown stuff. It don't look right. But I couldn't see it. It wasn't in the light. It just looked dark.
Dark, yeah.
So he brought up and light put on the table, and it was just a real dark purple. And it was like $750 an ounce. And that was the first time I ever seen it. The first time anybody in the studio ever saw it. And we started smoking and shit. It was crazy.
What year was that? I mean, Chronic was 2001, but...
Yeah, 2000.
2000.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me what artist or what music do you listen to at this time, right now?
I'm kind of stuck in the 80s and 90s, man. I love reggae. I love 80s light rock. I like some country music. I like, yeah, man. I like all kinds of music. But what I'm listening to would probably be some old funk, like some old, like I said, Bootsy Ohio players. Back to the roots again, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, I like some old school rap. I like some of the newer cats too. You know, some like J. Cole and some, you know, it's a lot of cats out there.
Is there a new artist on the scene that you would like to work with?
I like to work with everybody. New artists on the scene, old school artists, you know, people that's been putting out classic music from, you know, artists you never heard of, local artists. I just love working with music, working with different projects, man. To be asked to be a part of a project means a lot to me, because that's a part of somebody's life. And you know, that project, they'll have that to hold on to the rest of their life. And if they ask me to be a part of that kind of means something. So yeah, man, I would like to work with anybody who want to work with me.
That's nice to hear. So you're not rejecting?
Nah.
Okay, great.
Now, if there was somebody here locally who wanted to collaborate, I would love that. You know, if I had time and we go to the studio, that'd be real cool.
Can you remember the best show you did?
Ooh.
I know you had a lot of shows, but is there a show, maybe we can stop at the Up and Smoke tour, but is there some, I don't know, smaller show venue that you remember, that you recall, that was crazy, that you can say town or country that...
Well, it's so many. I got to narrow it down to. I got to narrow it down for the year or the tour. Let's just say this tour. This tour has been really, really crazy, man. I appreciate every venue we've been in. It's been wonderful. But the first show we did was in Kopenhagen.
Okay.
And it was fucking crazy, man. I'm talking about the whole crowd was just fucking crazy. It seemed like everybody was smoking. Everybody was smoking and just into it, and gave me a lot of energy to give back to them. So Copenhagen was, of this tour so far, I guess, was one of the big ones. But all of the places was excited and happy for me to be there, just as much as I was happy to be there.
We heard that you got robbed recently, and that they stole, actually the stuff they took contained your latest music, your latest work. Is that true?
Nah, not my latest work. Nah, actually, they didn't take the hard drive.
Okay.
They didn't take the hard drive, which was cool, man. And but they did take a lot of my drones. You know what I'm saying? I like to fly a lot of drones. I had like 5-6 drones. Yeah, and they took quite a few of those, but those are replaceable. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping. And
so no music is lost.
Music equipment was lost, but no works was lost. Nah.
Okay, good. So we can expect that in the future.
Yeah, you can expect something. But for the most part, it was a lot of older songs on my hard drive that I might revamp and put out later. Mm-hmm. That's what I was really concerned about. The newer music, I know I can redo it. Mm-hmm. But the song from years ago that we have means a lot.
The last question, if Obama was right here, sitting next to us, what would you tell him?
I would probably ask him, have you ever heard of my music? And he would say, yes, Devin, I heard of your music. No shit! What's up, dude? I knew you was cool, nigga. I knew you was cool.
Okay, just to switch another person. What if Trump was here? What would tell him?
If Trump was here, I'd like, oh shit, I would say, I love the city where you got your wife from.
Yeah.
But I don't, me and you, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. What's up?
Yep, yeah. Devin The Dude is in here. Oh yeah, freestyle. In the meanwhile, I'm kinda old, but no, I'm not seed now. I'm just chilling over here in Slovenia. Oh man, yo, that octane, the weed that I have in my brain is so cool. Nigga just chilling, yes, Devin The Dude, traveling the world right now. But I'll be back to H-Town with a big old sack of good weed. That's all I need when I'm chilling. Oh yeah, and you know I'm willing to drink a brew, a 2, a 3, a 4, get back with a 6-pack. Yo, oh yeah, bro, I'm high as hell. Yes, I am. You know, D just don't give a damn. Freestyling like they did in '86. Chilling right here, in the mix. Just cooling. Oh yeah, drinking me an ice cold beer. Yeah, chilling in my chair. I got waves in my hair. Yo, couple of gray ones. Yo, hold up, what did you say, son? I'm just cooling, chilling. I'll never rule. Devin The Dude, just cooling, just cooling, fooling around. Oh yeah.